I'm back. Okay, so I have black transparent here and a frit mix that I can't remember what the kind it is, but I will get the name of it and try and link it for you. And what we want to do is heat up a nice big glob of glass, and I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit for this. And sometimes if I want to cheat, I will heat it down from the end and let it fall over, and then go down to the next end and let it fall over, and then the down to the next end and fall over. And that way I can get a little bit more glass in a quicker period of time. And what you want to do is have your glass cutting scissors handy. You want to have the color that you want to make the bail with handy, and you want to have something to grab onto the heart handy. I use pliers, any kind of grabber that will fit that. So I have that nice ball right there, and I'm going to take that ball that I have, I'm going to make it a little bigger. There we go. I'm going to take that ball that I have, and I am going to just push it right into my frit, all sides, and then I'm going to melt that in. And this is where your apron comes in handy, because you don't want little pieces of frit flying everywhere, adhering to your skin and burning through. That's not fun. I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to mash the frit in. Because that's going to make a pretty design. Melt it nice and in, and get my glob back again. I'm going to get as perfect a circle as I can. And you want it to drop just a little bit, because you want to get a little bit of your, that's going to be the part that sometimes I will shape it with my graphite. Get this ball a little bit better. I'll take my graphite that has holes in it like this. I'm just going to push down a little bit just so I get a better shape. I want more of a, see, like that. And then I'm going to take my scissor. I want it to hang down without burning off. There we go. I'm going to take my scissor, and this is going to form the top of the heart. I'm going to take my scissor while it's very hot and cut through two sides. There we go. See how we've made two sides there? And now we're going to heat it up and shape it so that we get that top of the heart shape. And we're going to let gravity do its thing. Flatten it just a little bit on either side. And then in the side that you start to see, it looks like your left side is going to be the side that I pulled down from. So that's where I want my bail to go. So I'm going to take a little of my, since there's purple in the frick, I'm going to take a little blob of purple and put it on top and use my bail pinchers. I'm getting that hot. I'm going to put a little blob on top. And I'm going to take my bail pinchers, which are where are they? Here. And heat that little blob up. Nice and hot. I'm going to put a pinch in the direction of where my necklace would hang. So if my necklace is hanging this way around my neck here, and you're holding it this way, you want your punch to be right in the middle, there. In the middle, in the direction of your lace. I like to put them on silicone. Pinch it, and then you just work the bail pinch up and down and then back and forth. When you hear that clap, that little snap, then you can take it out. You have your hole here, but I would like to widen it a little bit because mine is usually about 2 to 3 millimeters of silicone, so I want it to get nice and wide. Okay. And so now we have the top half of our heart. So we need to drag it down. In order to do that, you need to heat the bottom of the heart. So we want to get it nice and hot again, because we want to pull it down in a way that gives a nice little point on the bottom. Manipulate my what's becoming a punty, where I started my glass in the bottom. I'm going to manipulate it down. I'm going to melt some into the bottom by twisting it. A little bit more glass in the bottom to work with. I'm going to try and melt that a little bit flatter on both sides. When I pull it, it should pull, if the glass is melted enough, in the direction that I want it to pull. As soon as you start to see the whole glass go, and take it and pull it down. Off. I'm going to shape that a little better. I want it more of a flat. What do we think about that? Get a little bit more. it as many times as you want to reshape it. There we go. And there we have a nice fun heart that will sit like this. Yeah. And into the kiln it goes.